Alright, what's up guys? So I'm doing this video because I'm kind of tired of paying full price for these like big title video games, or even like video games that comes from big companies like Activision, Bungie, Ubisoft, EA, 2K. Like, you spend a lot of money throughout the year. Like, I'm not one of those creators or overall gamers that when the new 2K comes out, like, I'm not putting thousands of dollars into it, but there are creators out there that is putting thousands of dollars into the game. Now, speaking for myself, I'm a small content creator. I don't make enough money to put thousands of dollars in a game, and even if I did, I wouldn't, because I feel like now, being a small creator, it humbles you when a new video game comes out, and it's like, not to jump right in and start, giving this game all your money, because there's honestly, like, between my Xbox, my PlayStation, my PC, if I could think of any games on my Nintendo Switch, possibly, but there's a lot of games where if I knew now what I knew back then when I was buying these games, I wouldn't have bought them. Well, not so much my Nintendo Switch, but it's like, yeah, there's like stuff that transferred over from my like previous Xboxes and PlayStations, and then just having a Steam account for so many years, like, if I know then what I know now, it's like I wouldn't have bought so many games. I had saved my money on a lot of these games. And it's messed up because you literally support these companies from the ground up. Like, you've been supporting these companies ever since you was a kid. I don't know what changed from like back in the PlayStation to like even like beforehand, but like during that era where gaming like really took off, in my opinion, like when the PlayStation 2s, Xboxes, and then going up a console from the PlayStation 3s and the Xbox 360s. I don't even know what had happened between that time where games used to just be so fun till now. Like, when you look at, for an example, the Modern Warfare 2 that came out back in 2009 and the Modern Warfare 2 they just released, there is no way possible you can tell me that that game is, the new one is better than the old one. When the old one released, all of it had released. The story, the multiplayer, I didn't really play too much. I think they might have like some other mode in there and stuff, but it all released at once that I know of. And with this new one, the campaign came out first. They made sure you put hours into playing that, but campaign came out first, then multiplayer, and then Warzone in the DMZ mode. And what upsets me is that they made sure of it, that, once when you put all these hours into this game, especially if you're playing on PC, you put all these hours into this game, you can't get your money back. Because if I knew what they made sure, like, oh yeah, let's make it where multiplayer, when the beta had came out, let's make it all fun. Campaign, it's going to seem like it's going to be a breeze. It's going to make it seem like there ain't no issues going on with it. You guys had all of this time to work on multiplayer, Warzone, and DMZ, and look how that came out. Where there's people that can't even, and speaking for myself, but then also speaking for others, because the content creator Nadeshot, he just recently went viral on Twitter because he's playing Warzone. I don't know, but he overall was playing Call of Duty, and I would assume that he was playing Warzone, and yeah, the game crashed on him, and it's something where I'm like, fam, why? I'm confused, because you guys literally go to college for this stuff. You dream about this stuff. You go through this extensive like interview and filling out your application to get hired on to work as a developer for Activision. You guys spend day and night working on this game to come out with that. That just don't make sense to me, because if I look at myself, if I put myself in this situation, I want to make sure that I release a product that is finished, all right? Now, if I finish it in my point of view, then I'm finishing it in my point of view. But if I'm releasing it to the public, I'm going to make sure of it that there's no issues, there's no errors, And if there is an error, I will fix it either that. And I guess like more so I'm talking on it like, my content creating side of my life and things. But for an example, if I put out a video and I know previously before, okay, I had microphone issues. All right, I'm not going to use the same microphone that I had and then it's gonna mess up and all that. No, I'm gonna buy me a new microphone. So I don't know if that's something, but overall it's like to give that example to Activision. It's like, fam, do you guys need, with all of the money that you're making from season passes, and I don't even get the whole season pass stuff, it's like you spend $70 for a video game, bruh, it should, everything that I'm to have it where, because no, games are just, I feel like this. Games are very underwhelming. They're very underwhelming with all the money that you put into them, from games like Destiny 2, Call of Duty, 2K, Madden, all these FIFA, all these different games where there's not, you're spending $60, at least back then when they had it where you were spending like what, $40, $50 for a game. You was getting some good games, bro. When I sit down and I think about, when Midnight, no, this, I know people, if you laugh, whatever, but back when Midnight Club 2 Dub Edition Remix came out, bro, do you remember how I think it was only like what, like $20? I know that game it was $20. And I don't know if that's how it was when because I can't remember when exactly that game came out, but I know that I had spent $20 for it, and I would imagine that with that game to having multiple maps, multiple cars, all this, and then it's like in this day and age, I feel like if that game were to release, they're probably only gonna have it where you maybe unlock a few cars. And then with the season passes, then they're going to add like maybe 5 more cars. And then when the next season pass, 5 more cars the next. And you got to keep continuously giving these companies 20 or however much money you're buying these season passes and stuff. You got to keep continuously giving them money for these season passes. And it's like, fam, I bought a game. Okay, I didn't buy like no season pass game. I bought a game. I want to play a game. It trips me out because it's a game that I haven't played, but it trips me out how, or even on talking on a game that I did play, Spider-Man, the Miles Morales Spider-Man game. I played and I beat that whole game, and I spent like maybe, I think it was like $49.99. Why is it that when you can go out and you buy that game right on PC, I played it on PC, you could go out, buy that game, and they have it where you're doing all these things. I put maybe like 11 hours into it, and honestly, I'm thinking about re-downloading the game and playing it all over again and unlocking all that stuff all over again, whatever I have to do. But why is it that they can come out with a game that fun, or even like other, games to that extent, like Elden Ring, the other Spider-Man game, what are some other games out there? But it's like it's or God of War, like games like that. Why is it that they give you all of this stuff in these games, right? All of these things, and here it is. You got other companies and other titles that's up there with God of War, Spider-Man, all these other games, right? Elden Ring. You got Call of Duty literally right up there, neck and neck. And you mean to tell me you guys had to release this game on 3 different days? That just, I'm confused by that. It confuses the life out of me that how is it that these developers get away with this? And then it trips me out how, so just recently Battlefield, EA, they released a new season for Battlefield 2042. Now a lot of stuff that they had it where you had to buy in there with skins. I'm not playing the game for the skins, although they do have it where you do unlock some, you do get to keep some skins for yourself and you unlock some weapons, but they made sure of it, like the good stuff, you're getting that for free because the game had a really bad release. And my thing is this, I feel like Call of Duty is right up there with a bad release. They made sure of it. It was like, oh yeah, everybody gonna be talking good about campaign and all that stuff, but when it came to multiplayer and Warzone and DMZ and all that, that's where the real game was at. That's how they knew, because there's at times where I've talked with people and I asked them, like, have you played the Call of Duty campaigns? Because that's something that I like. I love playing the Call of Duty campaigns. And that's one thing that people, there's like some people, but every time when I ask people about it, they always say that they're waiting for multiplayer. They're waiting for, for the PvP stuff of the game. So it's like, people are wanting to play that. You made sure of it. It's like, okay, with beta, because honestly, I can't even tell the difference between beta. I think I had more fun playing beta than I did playing, multiplayer when it was officially out and stuff. But my thing is this, it's like, why don't you guys start off with that, knowing that that's where people are going to be giving their most attention at and stuff, or just releasing the game altogether? But I don't know what's going on from like games right now to games back then. I know that there are going to be people that are going to try to explain it to me that, games have like improved a lot throughout the years. Like the technology of making the games have changed a lot. It's not like how it was before. I'm like, okay, well, fam, if you got to go back to how it was before, do that. But I don't like the fact that I'm spending $70 for a game and $20 for this season pass and $20 for that season pass and $20 for the season pass after that for a game, and it's like, ain't nothing changing, ain't no new things being added to the game, ain't nothing. I said this yesterday when I was streaming, but I'm like, video games today are so depressing. Like, I play games and I don't find, unless it's a game where it's something like Spider-Man or God of War, whatever, if it's games like that, I find joy when I play those games, but I get so depressed when I beat it and then there's nothing else to do, and then I go right back to games like Destiny, freaking The Division 2. Let's just talk on that game real quick, on how that game is on PC, but it crashes every time I play it. I don't think there has been a time where it's like, if there was any time where I had played that game, right? Like, even, it's crazy because like the times where I had played that game on my Xbox and played it on my Xbox and then was streaming it off of my computer, but even from that to playing it on my PC, I don't think there was ever a time where I got to play that game for a long period of time and actually enjoyed it. If there is, rare occasions. But it seems like every time when I play that game, it either crashes my stream or it just crashes on my PC. And I'm like, or both. Because I think, no, there was a day where it did both. And I'm like, all right, well, guess I won't be playing this game no more. It's like it's a waste of money. Go out, buy a game, and the game don't even work and things. But, they made sure of it to add a season pass. Yeah, that season pass stuff is going to work. And it trips me out, man. It's like, people, developers, we're not playing the game for a season pass. We're playing the game for the game. I don't care about no season pass. I don't care about no skins, no weapons, any of that stuff. Whatever you provided in the game, that's what I want to play. I want to play that. People, developers, stop focusing so much on these season passes. We don't care about them, okay? If you guys are going to add that stuff in the game, add it, but don't have it where it's like, and then on top of that, this is why I had to say that I like the older Call of Duty games more than the newer Call of Duty games, because at least when they released the stuff in the DLC, and they had it where it's like, okay, it's there, it's unlocked, all that stuff. You ain't gonna be timed on, like, if you want to sit down, play this game, and take all the time that you want to take to unlock this weapon or weapon skin or whatever it is, character, okay, then do that. But having it where it's like, we're timed, and there's all these other video games that's coming out in the world and stuff, and it's like, you gotta know that gamers, we're not just, like, yeah, there may be people out there that's just putting all of their attention and focus on Call of Duty and stuff, but you gotta understand, at least for myself, me having hundreds of video games across all the consoles and PCs that I have, fam, I'm not just playing Call of Duty. So that's why I don't know why you guys decided that a season pass was going to be the next step in Call of Duty. I felt like that was a tumble down, a big giant flight of like the most biggest stairs possible. Why add it? Nobody asked for it, bruh. So that's why I'm like, it's the things that companies do to their video games because some other video game has found success. And it's, I think Fortnite was one of the first people to add the season pass stuff. It's like, fam, that don't mean that Call of Duty, Battlefield, The Division, 2K, Madden, if they do have it, but I'm like, all these games today, that doesn't mean that you guys gotta add a season pass. That just means that you guys gotta come out with something else that's gonna be the next step for a video game, but not copying and pasting whatever they did in their game and then putting it in your game. And now it doesn't even seem like I'm playing a Call of Duty game. It feels like I'm playing, like, it honestly, it's sad that Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, in my opinion, is more playable than Modern Warfare 2. This Modern Warfare 2, because I would rather play that than Modern Warfare 2. Fam, like it's like honestly, gaming sucks right now. Like it 100% sucks. Like shout out to the developers that could come out with a game. Shout out to the indie developers that'll come out with a game like Power Wash Simulator. Freaking what was the one game? The Planet Crafter. What are some other games I play? Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, Guardians of the Galaxy, Spider-Man, and then the remaster, whatever they want to call it and stuff. What are some other games I played this year that was good? You know, freaking shout out to the old Call of Duties. What are some other ones? I'm saying, like, it trips me out that these developers, you guys, and then there's even games back then. Like, there's this one game where I'm like, Codemasters can easily remaster, re-release this game, but they would rather keep continuously coming out with F1s and grids and freaking whatever other racing games. I'm like, in my opinion, this game was honestly probably the best game Codemasters could have released. I had bought this some time ago just to play it for old time's sake. And that game, it's so broken to it's like they're forcing you. You can't even go back and play the old games because the old games are either broken, disabled, where it's like, oh, okay, you won't be able to play this and things. Or if it's like one of the old Call of Duties and stuff and you want to play online, they have it where there's hackers just all over the place. And it's like, fam, you can't even have fun with the older games and they're forcing you to play the new games. And it's like, bruh, the new games suck. I'd rather play the old. If that game was available on PC and they were coming out with updates regularly, I would be playing that game day and night because Fuel, in my opinion, it's a good game. You know, and there's other games out there where they're like, you know, good. I should do like an honorable mention and stuff, but yeah, it sucks, man, where it's like you want to have fun with a game, but there's just nothing good. And then when they do come out with something good, it's like you play it maybe for like, what, a half a day or something, then you done beaten it, and then it's like, all right, well, now I want to play something else. And it's like, then there's nothing else to play. Then you just keep continuously playing. And it's like, for myself, I can't do that, where it's like, if I'm a content creator, right, or which I am, but me being a content creator, I can't do videos. I mean, it seems like that something like that would exist, you know, somebody out there just keep continuously playing the same game over and over again. But it's like, eventually I'm going to get tired of that game. Then I'm going to want to play something else. I can't keep continuously doing videos of myself. I mean, yeah, there's people out there that'll like, well, but that's what like multiplayer games, yeah, like the game is going to change. It's like, you know, you could have like a horrible game one day, then a good game the next. But it's like, with a story-based game like Spider-Man Miles Morales, it's like I can't have it where I post thousands of videos of me doing the same missions over, unless I'm playing one on easy, the other one on medium, other one on hard. If I'm doing some stuff like that, then okay, then chill. But if not, it's like, fam, and it's not even no beef or no issues with that, but it's like, there needs to be the games that's coming out and the only thing that they want to focus on is these season passes. No, you got to focus on the gamers, what the gamers want, what we want as people that is putting $70 and more into this game to play it. But you guys, for some reason, just not listening to nothing that we're saying. And it's like, bro, I feel like that video of Nate Shot, you know, it going viral, it ain't going to mean nothing to Activision. Activision is going to look at that and be all like, oh, well, he's still playing our game. He's still gonna play it. He's still, you know, he's gonna promote us and stuff. It's free promotion. There's other people that's playing our game. They're not having any issues. So therefore, we ain't gonna listen to Nate Shot. We're not gonna listen. And it sucks. It sucks that that's where gaming is at right now. So yeah, you know, overall, I hope at some point in time where these developers, these high-end companies, where it's like you guys just keep releasing the same broken crap each and every year and you're not trying to fix it. I really do hope that there is a day where you guys have no choice but to fix these games and work on it, because I honestly feel like that there's going to be, and I've sat down, I've thought of it myself. I'm like, bruh, if I got to go through extensive, you know, school lessons, training, and, you know, watch hours upon hours of YouTube videos, just doing anything that I possibly can to develop a video game, release it, and have it where it's like people are having that same fun with video games. Bruh, give me the tools and I will get to work. But it sucks because I'm like, I have so much love and support for the gaming community, and it sucks seeing so many people across the world having it where there's people contacting me, coming to my streams, coming to my YouTube videos, telling me how they're not having fun. It's all like, fam, because with me, I'm a person that wants to help. So like when I see this, I'm like, fam, I want to, like, honestly, I'm telling you, there's going to be a day where a game comes out and it's just going to send me over the edge. If I disappear for like months and then I come back saying that I got good news, just know that I'm working on a video game. And it's, yeah, if I got to work on multiple games, like for the racing community, the RPG community, the freaking first person shooter, third person shooter, what else? If I just got to come out with stuff, right, to just overall give people that same love that they have for video games, bro, freaking say I won't. Because I'm like, man, I'm just so sick and tired. I just gotta overall find like a good program to use to develop video games, and I think once when I find that, I'm gonna just get to work. Because I'm like, I'm so sick and tired of seeing these games come out and it's like, what are you guys doing? Like, how is it that you guys, there's literally content creators, they're coming up with better ideas for these video games than the own developers than themselves. And it's like, here it is, you guys done went to school, you guys done been doing this for years, and you mean to tell me y'all still can't come out with a good video game? How long has Call of Duty been coming out? How is it that where Call of Duty, it seemed like when it very first hit the scenes, like it might have been getting some attention, but then when it was like the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 era, fam, skyrocketed. Black Ops 2, freaking Modern Warfare 2, World at War game, skyrocketed, especially with zombies and all that stuff. And then it seemed like that when the Xbox Ones and the PlayStation 4s came out, downhill. And then with the Xbox Series X and S's and then the PlayStation 5s, it's like flatline. Like, what's going on, bruh? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because I'm like, bro, whatever it is, if you guys need advice, if y'all need help, if you guys need a guidance counselor, if you guys need freaking Robin to your Batman, bro, hire me. I will work on this stuff. I will come up with ideas. But it just sucks seeing these big title games release and there ain't nothing good about it. Like, honestly, can somebody please explain to me what is up with that? Because I'm like, that to me just doesn't make any sense. Where it's like these like, you guys are getting all this money. Because honestly, this is what I would predict if, like, let's say for an example, where let's just say that this video of Nate shot, let's say this video were to go viral, right? Every big content creator across the world they came out with some hashtag talking about boycott Call of Duty. These guys go from having millions of people playing it to all of a sudden hundreds of thousands of people playing it. And that's all across the world. That ain't like each, country. That's all across the world where it's like maybe 100,000 or less people playing it. At that time, they're going to get desperate. And they're going to be like, oh, well, we're working on an update. We're doing this. You guys are going to get this free stuff. You guys are going to get this. Probably stuff that they had planned on having us pay for. But they're all like, oh, well, we're giving out this map. No extra charge. This season pass. No extra charge. All these. They're going to get desperate. And it's going to get to a point in time where they start making all these desperate moves, trying to bring in all these gamers back, and then they're going to probably try to hire some gamer to come out in a video saying, oh yeah, Call of Duty, I really like it now. It's good. It's chill. That's what you guys need to be doing right now. Y'all got to start making the desperate moves. The moves where it's like you guys literally have everything from your bank account to your house to your cars, your dog house, cat house, freaking them little tree things that cats be scratching at. Everything possible, bro. Everything possible. You guys got to think that all of that stuff is on the line and come out with a game that is good. Or even come out with an update to fix the games. But I feel like this sitting around, oh, this 1 gigabyte update, this 2 gigabyte update, this 3 gigabyte update. What is that doing? Besides, okay, well, this bug that you guys are experiencing, that's been fixed. But, oh, what comes along with this bug being fixed, another bug has shown up. Bro, it's just, it gets me, like, so angry and riled up that these games keep releasing. And it's like, fam, I'm telling you, like, it's either this. Shout out to the indie developers. Shout out to the small developers. I wish you guys keep continuously releasing some of the best games that came out in years, okay? But if not, if it gets to a point where we can't rely on the small developers, fam, I want people, okay? You look me dead in my eyes. I want people to remember this video, right? Remember this video. Mark my words, all right? If I gotta spend day and night and put myself in I'm not even gonna say a life-threatening situation because I don't want to be in a life-threatening situation. But if I gotta make sacrifices from left to right, bro, if I gotta make these sacrifices left to right to come out with multiple or even at least one video game to change the world, and to have it where so many people, they find joy and happiness, even to my worst enemies, to where they go out, they play this game, and they find joy and happiness in their soul from playing it. Bruh, say I won't, and I guarantee and I promise you, I will spend day and night, alright, working on this game and making sure that it is the best game to ever in life, in gaming history to ever release. Bruh, I don't care. At the end of the day, what goes down with any other games, I want to bring that same joy, love, respect, happiness, all that stuff back to gaming. But if like I can't do it, bruh, I want somebody, okay, anybody to get inspired by this video and you do it yourself. If I can't do it, if I give up, if I say that it's too much work, bruh, it's like, I feel like there ain't nothing in this world too much work for me. But overall, though, it's like, if I don't do it in time, I want y'all to do it. Whatever game that you guys got in the works, release it, okay? Like, I mean, wait until it's finished and it ain't got no bugs or no glitches or any of that stuff. But release it. Work on it, you know, be inspired, be motivated. But it's like, man, with gaming right now, it's just, I don't know what's going on. So, but anyways, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe. Peace.